product update with the boot breakers. So, after some feedback from you guys, this was our original boot breaker material, just some veg tan, but it's a little too smooth on top, and you know, after some wear, it'd get a little bit slippery. Some people liked it, some people didn't, but ultimately we decided to go with slightly adjusted leather where we got a little bit of a buff top. So come on over here. So we still have our super thick 5mm insoles, but now you can see the difference between the old 5mm versus the new. Then we still have the 3mm. And the nice thing about these is they take up room inside your boots. So if you got a boot that's too big, or you want a shoe that feels more like a true heritage boot, you just throw one of these in there and it solves all your problem. They don't stink to this veg tan. It's not gonna feel as slippery, especially when you start sweating. It's gonna break in maybe just a little bit faster because this leather's a little bit softer than what we went with last time. And ultimately, I think it's just gonna improve the product. So appreciate your guys' feedback. Don't forget, we also have our regular foam boot breakers with the big thick mattresses in the green, the medium thickness in the blue, and the OG boot breakers at 2mm. These are the ones that really started this whole thing, where we just made a little insole you can slide in any heritage boot without changing the size. So it's just 2mm thick. Give you a little bit of squish, help you break in the boots, and you can keep them in the boots if you want. That's where the whole name boot breaker came from. So that's it for the product update. Product update. We got an entire freaking wagon of mock toes. Had to literally bring them in on a wagon. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mock toes. A few other little things. So this is Mocktober. Technically, when I'm recording this, it's right before Mocktober, September 30th. And it's Mocktober season. It's everyone's favorite series. It's so fun to do. It's hyper fixating on one of the coolest styles of footwear of all time. Mock toe boots and shoes, moccasin style, traditionally made footwear. It has history dating back over 100 years, some of these brands, and it's one of the most American style of footwear there is, because before America, part of America was the United States, the Native Americans were running around in moccasins for hundreds of years. And moccasin style construction is beneficial in so many ways that a lot of people have no idea about. And there's so many cool makers out there, especially in the United States, making true moccasins. There's maybe a Canadian brand or two in here, but that's what I'm excited about this Mocktober, because we got a lot of really cool brands, a lot of brands people have been asking for a long time. Some of these brands that are old school to the degree that it's hard to get a hold of them. Some of these brands, you know, like that's probably why I love them. I'm not even complaining. You know, it's just old school as it gets, and it's fun. So let's get to it, because we already unboxed a couple. We already did Rancourt as a separate video because they came in early, and Easy Mock. So I've already unboxed both of those. So if you're like, where's Easy Mock in this? You know, they're in the description with the links. And then all these kind of trickled in. I was like, instead of doing individual videos, it's September 30th, so let's just do one big video, kind of unboxing all of them. Do a big video, and we'll highlight a couple of the other Rancourts. Well, here's the Rancourts we unboxed. Pretty freaking sick. That camp mock, that video, I think it's the very first video of Mocktober. It's really, really cool. We went through like what a camp mock actually is and how it's different from like a boat shoe, and what the utility of it is, where it came from, why they're still popular 100 years later, and how it's like my perfect little moccasin or slipper. What do you call them? What do they call it? Loafers. Couldn't remember what a loafer's called. It's just not in my territory, but it's the perfect little loafer for me, because it's got the Lactae Avea sole, and it's got the shrunken bison leather. It's unlined. It's cool. And then Easy Mock was really interesting, because they just have the most gnarly looking mock toe I never even knew existed. It's like out of like, I think it's like moose and kudu or something crazy. And it's got like a big heel, and like has like a heel stack, and it's just really, really interesting. And they have their little Easy Mock, which is a little slide. They have their really simplified version of their moccasin, which I love. It's affordable, it's really simple, it's breathable, it's lightweight. I love that little moccasin. And then the third one is their like mid-height boot. It's like a 5-inch boot. Really, they're all interesting across the board. So let me know out of those four which you want us to focus on, because with the Rancourt already recorded, I focused on the bison one because it's so sick. So what are we unboxing all these boxes with? Knaf knife stuff. I just wanted to show you, we've had so many Knaf knives come through. I wanted to show you what they use to support all their gear and some of their other accessories. Mini pocket knife sharpener. Got your little ruler there. I don't actually know what that's for. Oh, it's like to make sure your blade's straight. I don't know. Little oiler for your knife. A little mini screwdriver set. A little cleaning cloth. A leather strop. Should we see if it's cordovan? Imagine if it's cordovan. That's what they used to make strops out of because of how smooth it is and how long it lasts. What kind of leather we got here? Ooh, it's nice leather. It's really nice, really thick but malleable, but still has really firm like cross section. It's not squishy and foamy. It's like kind of like a Chrome XL kind of vibe to it. Pretty cool. Good leather. Got your tool burrito. You got your little Sharpie. Got a little sucker in there. A little pencil, a little scraping tool or something. And some Loctite. Vibratite, same thing. And a little Knaf knife sticker. So that's the cool thing about Knaf is they actually support all their gear. They give you everything you need. It's like a fun way to have like the entire kit to like maintain your knives like you maintain all of your other stuff. So pretty cool that they support their knives like that, and you can actually like build a little ritual around it, maintaining it and everything. The problem is I forgot to bring a freaking Knaf knife in. I might have to use their little pry tool. I'm a little bit of a time crunch today. Up first, let's get to it. Luca. What did we get from Luca? This is one of Huckberry's house brands. So it's basically like a sub-brand of Huckberry. Check this out. You remember from one of my videos in this channel, forever ago, I got a little slide that had this cup sole that's a natural crepe rubber sole, and I loved it. And I saw this and I was like, we gotta get this, at least a little bit of Mocktober. Mockto Stitch Camp Mock with the one eyelet. Looks like it's pretty good quality, but where is it made? Made in Portugal. So we probably won't be covering this one for the main part of Mocktober, but if you really wanna see it, that's why I bought it, so we could kind of check out what the other options are like and what maybe a non-moccasin style construction looks like and feels like, because as you can see, that is not seamless. But I really like this shoe. I think this Mockto stitch is really, really clean. I love the molded sole. So I just wanted to show it to you because I think it's a really unique option that you might want, because I want it, and I don't even wear this kind of shoe. Next. This is, I don't know. Where's my pry tool? I should have brought my Knaf knife. I never leave home without my Knaf knife. Let me in. Tag ones well. Paper's nearly indestructible. Okay. What are these? I don't even know which ones these are. What we got? How to initiate a return, little magazine. Look at these. So you can see what I meant, but look at the difference in how this sole is very molded and has a nice sharp corner. This one is a lot flatter. Well, nice as in, I don't actually know if it's nice or not. This one is a lot more just flat. So I'm really curious to see how these two soles feel different. So what is this? Bastion. Why is their branding all different? The Brown Bear, Bastion. Oh, they have like 4 different brands. Come on, guys, get your brand in one freaking. How do you not have your brand name in your? Yeah, okay. It's because they're cheap. They're 130 bucks. Their branding is all over the place and confusing as hell. But where are these made? Are these, does it not say? Indigenous craftsmanship. Here I'm talking about it. I don't know where they're made. Doesn't say on their website, doesn't say in the shoes. Hopefully they're not pulling a quick one on us. Ooh, we got it just in time. Canada Post is currently on strike. I think these are made in Ontario. Why does it not have any information on their shoes? I don't know. Guess what to find out. I'm sick of researching it though. 5 different brands, 3 different, oh, it's all over the place. So we'll save that for the actual main video. Oops. I don't know where these are made. They don't say anywhere. They probably do, I should probably just overlook it. We ain't got time for that. It's not clear, it's not clear. I'm trying to figure out how to organize all these. Next. My Knafs knife to pry bar. It would have been faster to just go grab a knife at this point. I was actually so annoyed that I couldn't find where they're made. I didn't even tell you the price. So they are very cheap, $129. What about this one? This is foot skins. So this one, $225. I think these are made in the US. Maybe, we'll find out. What the hell is with this box? Apparently they wrap moccasins about as tight as any of food that's ever been made. Packaging is well done, well secured. Daddy. That's a much better way to do it with this little Knafs knife. Leather holster. Foot skins, made in the USA. $225. They also sent a magazine thing. Whoa, look at all this. There's a few price points. I didn't really know what the difference was between like some of these boots. Cool. But what's the actual boot look like? Ooh, all right. That's not bad. That's not bad, especially for a really affordable price. Still cheap leather, you know, same cheap leather as this one. It's like really heavily pigmented, but it's not horrible leather. This one's fully leather lined too. Oh, maybe that's where the price difference comes from. I probably just didn't read it all the way. So that's you can see it's sewn all the way through the sole. It looks, there's an insole in there, but I think it's removable. It's kind of removable. It feels seamless. So I think it's a real moccasin construction. $225. Looks like a blown rubber outsole. Not bad. Okay. Started off cheap, slowly working our way up. That was not intentional, it just happened actually. Next, Astroflex. This is another one from Huckberry. An actual little penny loafer. Thought maybe I bought this just to maybe do a story or video on like what is a penny loafer, where did it come from, why is it called a penny loafer, or even just to have an example of a penny loafer, you know, because these are pretty nice little shoes. Leather sole, full leather heel stack, veg tan leather insole. How much are they? Dang, that's not bad. $225. No, it's the wrong one. $298. That's a little bit closer to what I expected. So it looks like a really well built shoe. Looks like all leather components, but where is it made? Italy. So we can't have it in the series, but still wanted to show it to you since I unboxed a couple of other ones for the series before this. Gotta keep you satiated. Next. Stacy Doss? Oh, probably just doxed case Stacy Doss. This is a brand I've wanted to check out for like 4 years. I just haven't got around to it. Goki. I think you say Goki. These are a lot closer to what you'd expect from like a Russell. I've always wanted to see a pair in person. Look at that. Simba Safari boot, 10D. Woo! Look at that. That is a nice looking boot. Oh wow, they do a really interesting toe stitch. Oh, yeah, that toe stitch looks different. It's got like the molded sole, canvas sides. That's where I just unboxed this. Where is it? Knaf? Not Knaf. What is it called? NixWax. So NixWax, they do. This is a really good leather conditioner actually. just wanted to bring this up because I've been kind of searching for this personally. And trying to figure out like, okay, what conditioner can I use on a boot that has canvas on the upper and leather on the rest? That's what we've been testing this NixWax. So I'm gonna do a little testing of the NixWax on this one too. I'm gonna show you the difference again between the fabric and leather proof and the nubuck and suede proof, because one's obviously fabric, one's leather. And then what the really heavy duty wax does. Because that's a question I get a lot. It's like, how do I waterproof the canvas? Well, with a waterproofing agent. And it's different than like a wax coat on top. You know, it's gonna give you some real waterproofing, where wax is almost like it's like naturally waterproofing, but it doesn't have the same deep waterproofing waterproofing features, attributes of an actual waterproofing compound. Make sense? Where it's like, it's hydrophobic. Where like beeswax is naturally hydrophobic compared to something that's intentionally hydrophobic. You get what I don't know. I don't know if that made any sense, but just trust me. It'd be interesting to watch. But these feel a little bit lighter. Fully gusseted tongue. You know, that tongue being canvas makes them have a really light feel. The leather seems really good. It's got a removable insole. Looks like it's a real moccasin construction. So I'm really interested to see how these compare to the Russells, because these are kind of like hand in hand with the use of Russell moccasins. Okay, last pair to unbox. I was gonna do some sizing for this, but I don't want to. Just kidding, I have to go. I don't have time for the sizing aspect today. So if you really want to see it, let me know and I'll just do a separate video and just get all the moccasins from this year, once we got them all here. And then I'll just do a big sizing video for moccasins. Who's last? Oh, Mean Form. I forgot we were adding this to this video. A little surprise for me. That's funny, I totally forgot. Yeah, we must be waiting for a couple more. Yeah, whatever. Mean Form. This video was on Rose Anvil 2, got a lot of views because this is the weirdest shoe I've ever unboxed. It's so weird, and I love them. And so after we post that video, I think it's got like 20,000 views now, like the weirdest shoe I've ever seen, or something like that. And Mean Form was like, we'll send you one. And I was like, okay, dealer's choice, send me whatever you want. And so now, let's see what Mean Form sent me, because it is moccasin style construction. It's just a giant moccasin unboxing. There's a lot of mocks. Mean Form, small batches, super unique, wild construction, reminiscent of this Astroflex. Luca. Moment of truth. What did I get? Ooh, look at that. That is clean, classy. Dang. I was a little bit worried they're gonna send me the zebra print. I was like, I can't wear those. As much as I like them. But look, just look at this. Luca, once again, it's a good brand, but look at the shape of the toe compared to Luca versus the Mean Form. Super wide, square, boxy. Like if we pull these two insoles out. Does this have an insole? I think it does. I said I did my hair today. Look at the shape difference between those. It's like a ½ inch difference. And then see, you've got a little mock toe stitch there. It's like a moccasin style-ish construction because it's got that seamless bottom. It doesn't look like it's moccasin all the way underneath. It still might be. I don't really know what's underneath that material. But I don't think it's a true moccasin with the leather underneath your foot, but it kind of is a moccasin feel because it has that seamless sidewall of the cup sole, the crepe there. That is a cool little boot. I have no idea how to wear it, but I'm glad I have it. It's like this amber color with the green looks really good. I'll probably put it, I don't know, we'll see about the laces. So there's your Mocktober preview. If you really want to see the Luca put in this series, I'll do it. If you really want to see the Astroflex, I'll do it. If you really want to see the Mean Form, I'll do it. But we're mostly focusing on these American-made traditional moccasins, or at least that look like traditional moccasins. We'll see if they all are, if they pass the test. If there's any other brands that you haven't seen that you want to see on here, let me know. Like, we're still waiting on our pairs from, I think Yucatan is their last one to get. And we've been trying to get a hold of Quaddy. They won't answer a freaking email. So if there's any other brands you want us to do, let me know. And thank you guys for watching this. Just a quick preview. These are fun to do. It's just like Christmas morning for me. I'm unboxing stuff. You guys get to come along and see some of the fun behind all the work that we do. There's always some fun parts, so it's cool to share it with you guys. And let me know which one. Ooh, let's actually rank them right before the end. What I think is gonna be best to worst. I think the Goki is probably gonna be best out of this batch, but I'd probably put Easy Mock first, Goki. I haven't even seen the Yucatan, so probably Yucatan. And then Rancourt is probably next. And then, I'd probably go here, Footskins, Mean Form, Luca, and then finally this one. It's like $100 one. That's how I think they'll rank. But they also rank the price, so it's kind of cheating. That's what I meant to say. But thank you guys. Thanks for all your support. Get ready for Mocktober. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be fun. And let me know what you want us to test and what you want to know about these moccasins, these American style moccasins, because that's half the series, like trying to figure out what actual value these bring and how they compare to each other and what you guys want to see. So thank you guys. See ya.